Afternoon, here's your Game Week 9 review. In Game Week 9 we also tried to start the Shield Cup competition. Thank Gabe for fucking that up. We'll try again next week, so no, I'm done. Game Week 9 saw me play Huller, so Rag and the BJs face off, Roller and Plops, Jura and Dan, and Gabe and Bry. So let's start first with Gabe and Bry. Gabe won this 118.75 to 67.25 to Bry. Top of the table clash, which saw Gabe cement his top spot position. Some key players for Gabe were Tammy Abrahams with 22 points. You can't really bank on him week in, week out because you don't know if he's going to start. Decent return from Mason Mount, 14 points. 15 from Ben Mee, and 12 from Alex Tellez, who's got rid of for Aubameyang, and we'll see how that goes. Looking at Bry, pretty shit. He gambled on a Wolves attack that didn't really do anything really to help him make up the gap. 9 from Traore, 12.5 from Jimenez, 14 and a squirt from Moutinho, and 14 from Madison. Apart from that, nothing else to note really. Poor performance from Bry, he needs to pull his socks up. Then we've got, Jura versus Dan. So Jura won this 99.5 points to 72.75 points to Dan. One of the closer games of the game week. A massive 28.25 points for Lucas Dean. Bry will be unhappy if he keeps on scoring like that. He was his biggest scorer. Reece James with 10 points, 10.75 points. Dan, not awful. Harry Maguire, 16.5. Actually, yeah, awful. 12.5 for Walcott, who got off Kyle, I think. And 12 with a squirt from Schmeichel, but apart from that, pretty ordinary. Yeah, moving on. Plops versus Roller. 109.25 points to Plops, 88.25 points to Roller. Plops doing well, nearly hitting that average of 10 points per player. 16.5 points for Kurt Zuma, 13.5 for Richarlison, 14 for Che Adams. Aside from that, really, just ordinary performance. Bob Werner, 10.75, and 18 from Lloris, which was his highest scoring player of the week. Looking at Rolo, Bruno Fernandes, a machine, 28.5 points. Aside from that, he's struggling. Sebastian Haller at 26.5. That accounted for over half of his points, those two players alone. A couple of minus scores there. 14.5 from Danny Welbeck. I'm interested to see how he gets on. Anyway, next tie, Kyle versus Rag. Pretty crap from Rag. I'm just going to point out he's one player who got into double digits, which is Jack Harrison. I don't know who he is. 11.5 points. Kyle, 18 for Fabianski, 15 and a bit from Wan-Bissaka, and 12 from Martial. Everything else pretty. And then me versus Huller. Now I would not have picked me to beat Huller this week, considering the players he's got. However, he keeps on posting not great scores for the players he's got or the squad he's got. Anyway, looking at Huller, 85.5 points, and I got 135.5 points. Huller got 18 and a bit from Nick Pope, 10.75 points from Ben Chilwell, 15.25 points Tarkowski, and 11 from Timo Werner. Apart from that, not much. Myself, 29.5 points from Calvert-Lewin, who just keeps on scoring. I thought it'd be maybe good for a few months, but I think this might continue all season, which should be good news for me. 13.5 points from Marnie, 16 from Townsend, who's a bit hot and cold, but has the ability to be able to post double-digit scores, so I'm probably going to keep hold of him for a while. Fornals looking okay at the start of the season, 10.5 points. Again, I'll keep going with him. I wonder if he'll be the new Lanzini, really, points-wise, of the West Ham side. Doucouré, 21.5. Andy Robertson, 29 points. And that's it, really. So I had some big performers in my side, but also some shit. But it kind of covered a few cracks, I think. So there you go. Let's have a look at what it does for the league. So we've got Gabe at the top on 18 wins, tied with Plops and Jura. And then you have 4 teams tied on 15 points, which is Bry, myself, Dan and Kyle. Then you've got Huller and Rolo on 9 points, and then cut adrift from everybody else is Rag on 1 win against me. So there you go, there's your review. Looking forward to the start of the cup again, thanks Gabe. And yeah, good luck for the game week ahead.